Hello and welcome. Today we will focus on the Gantry crane design. I built this small train station where we will design that Gantry crane. There's updated cargo container, which is this one, to be tested later, and about the station design. You can see it's not so much long, but its width is very big. So the gantry crane will be really long from the left to the right side. Maybe I can rotate camera. Now from the left to the right side. And of course it will move above the rails from the forward and backward. Gantry crane is the most simplest crane you can use for the trains. Is the best, is the easy to usually build, and I can say it works like a train. Maybe you can find on the exhibition already several builds. With this one, they usually use a little bit different wheel settings. I saw the builds that use these beams, block beams, and the wheels in them, and they don't need side and main wheels. They use only the side ones, for example. But in my design I want to make it like I know it's working, so it will be like the train. I will have inner wheels, which will be side wheels, and the main wheels, which are holding the weight. Now, usually I made that goat that is going from the left to the right, that small part, this one usually is built from the large grid and is connected to the main part, which is below that, and it's going forward and backward. But in this case I will make it a little bit different. These two parts will not be connected together, they will be separated, and that goat, which will be on the above grid, that will be from the small grid. It will be different, and I will see if it will work or not. All the communication between these two parts will be with the relays, with the laser antennas. I will use the laser antennas. I have never used them, so it will be new for me. And of course later I will add some systems like autonomous docking to the side, because if you want to copy that, it's the best solution to move to the side and connect it together with the connectors. Then you can copy that as a one piece. But that's the final solution. Now let's get started. There are two possible ways how I can start. I will use this one. I will turn on the mirroring mode, and okay, that's all. Maybe for someone who don't know how to use mirror mode, you can turn it on and off with your N key, and using M you can set your planes. So it's like the red one is the main plane, and there is also odd main plane, so you can use it like this one, the green one. Of course I'm just clicking the M. I will mark this one, so I know where is my middle. If I want to change the plane, I just change by clicking with the mouse on the blocks where I want to place the plane, or I can deactivate it by clicking right button on the mouse. And I don't need to click on that. I can place it there and click there, and it still works. So that's how you can easily make it, and you usually don't need to click 6 times M, but you can reset. For example, I'm at the green. I can click the N, and then go again N, and it will reset it, so I don't mess with it. So that's to the mirroring plane. Now building. It works like that. I will build 2 rails between these 2 points, so like this one, and it will be like this. Yeah, this is the main frame of the body. Of course I can make it a little bit design it, yeah, so it can be like this. And now back to the wheels. The best solution for placing the wheels is on the side. I will use 1x1 wheel and the short suspension, because the more you are on the side of that crane, the more stable it will be. Yeah, usually the crane wasn't so long like this one. It's really big, so I will see how it will work. Yeah, and the wheel will be placed like this one, for example, or this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And I will place it manually. I will not use mirroring mode for this one, because I want to know where is my right and left, and because the main plane is here and not here. Yeah, the blue one and the red one are misplaced. Then if I place here the left one, there will be the right one, and I want to have right and right. Yeah, so I will place it manually. So these ones will be the side wheels, and then I will need to place also the main wheels, which will be like this, yeah, or this. Yeah, it's possible to use like this one, and I could use the half blocks on the sides, for example, like this one, to a little bit help it to find a correct position, because you can see the wheels have weird positioning and they would probably lose some of the friction, but the side wheels are okay in this case. Yeah, the one possible pacing is to place the wheels from the outside of the gantry crane, so like this. Yeah, it would probably help us to find more space in the middle, but usually the building can't have this kind of the hole, so I will focus mainly to the inner side today. So now I'm on the right side, yeah, so I will place the wheel like this and this. The same on the other side. And this can be just a prototype, so it's not final design. Yeah. And now the side wheels. I can recommend to use the side wheels really on the sides, then it will be more stable because of that really long dimension. If it would be shorter, then it's possible to place the inner wheels more to the middle and the main wheels to the sides, because in this point of view it's short. Yeah. So now I can see there is small how to say, there is a small collision, so it's quite correct. And I use mode, so I can place it and it will place the wheel on the working side. And of course I made a mistake. Because here must be the left wheel. And now I'm not sure if I used the left one for the previous types. So I will check it. Yeah, these are 2 lefts. Okay, so it's correct. So I can easily place it again. Now I have lefts. Now I will make groups. The groups are in this case very important because later I will make another version of this crane and it will be shorter because the station will don't have one rail, it will have only two rails, so it will be different and it will be a little bit smaller. For example, it will be shorter like for 4 to 6 blocks less, yeah. It will be on the right side, there will be a platform, of course, but it will be different from that, that will be missing the 3 blocks, 4 and 5, and it will be shorter, so it will be like, okay, 4, 9 blocks, 7 or 10 blocks less. So if I use the groups, then it will be easier to modify it because I can just cut it, make it shorter, merge together, and then it will work. Because if you use the group names, then it's really useful. So again, back to the construction, I can turn on the mirroring mode, and now I'm afraid that if I remove this one block, it will cut. It will cut and it will disconnect the wheels from the main construction. So I will add there some blocks that I will remove later, maybe another row. And here I can place something like this. Yeah. And here I can use these ones. So now it is a little bit safer. And now it's easy. I will just remove these blocks, and that's almost all. Now I need to activate the planes again, but it's still the station, so I will turn it to the dynamic grid. And now it's prepared for the first test. I just need one battery. And it's not doing anything. I thought it will move, but it don't move. I don't want any steering. I will increase the strength, maybe to the 40, yeah. And now, this one will be a little bit. I will need to find main wheels, so this one and these two. Main wheels. And these 4 will be the main wheels and second wheels. Yeah. Hide the batteries. Oh, okay. Now the main wheels, I can modify the offset as I need. So the side wheels will be in the great touch with the sides, and now I need to just hit the side. I don't want so much pressure on that because when placing it there would be a problem. Still I need some touch because I will use the power of the wheels to move with it. Yeah, that's important. Now I see I could place the side wheels one block above and it could still work really well. Maybe I will do it, maybe not. It's still possible. It's still possible to make it working like this, but just I will move these blocks a little bit below it, yeah, because it's of course on the part of the position of your mass, yeah, center of mass. You can show it somewhere here, center of mass, yeah, on the first position. Now we can see it's almost 2 blocks above the wheels, so it will not be so stable. I know why I can't control it. Yeah, and now it's working. You can see it's like it's not working so well because there can be some problem. I will turn it off with the direction of some of the wheels. Yes, for example, I can turn off propulsion on the side wheels and again test it, and now I see it's working quite well. Yeah. But also I can see the friction of the wheels is not good, so I will increase it mainly to the main wheels and decrease the speed to 60 kilometers, for example, now. Or maybe it can be 36 kilometers, which is like 10 meters per second. Strength will be still the same. And now moving should be much more better. And this is our main movement. The problem with the side wheels, where I can show it, I turn off the propulsion of the main wheels, and if I hit W or S, the wheels are in the opposite directions and they want to rotate, so I need to invert propulsion, for example on the right side, not on the left side. I need to invert, and now it's working for the side wheels too, so I can turn on propulsion on all 8 wheels, 4 and 4, 8 wheels, and now it's much more faster. It will be slower than this one, of course, but I think there is a small angle between. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I can try to a little bit increase the height of set, but it didn't move anything, so it should be okay. I can hide it now, but we can see it's working. It's working quite well. That's what I want. Now I can, of course, try to increase the friction and the power, so it will be way faster. But okay, it's not limited, because the second wheels are not limited to 36. Yeah, now I have limit 10 meters per second. These limits are sometimes important because you usually don't want to move really fast. And that's all. Now I can hit the park. That's the important button. We will use it later. Now battery. Okay. So as I said, I will want to move the center of mass a little bit down. Yeah. Maybe I could modify these side wheels again too. Yeah. But I'm not sure. Yeah. If I will move it, I will move it a little bit down, of course. But I will keep it like this one. I like it. It's not bad. But I don't like the suspension. And of course I can make like this one. making some great designs, of course. And here I can use this block. But I can say I will want to have something like a wall on the building here, so it will cover it, because then there will be roof. So I will need to move something here. But this one is not a good idea. Yeah, so I need to use this block. To be sure, I will connect these two sides together like this and remove these blocks. And here will be a rail for our goat. I call it goat. I don't the exact name for this one, because it can be a little bit different for each language. Main block, and that's all. And it's connected, it will be working, and I can place there the walls without any problems, so it will be hidden from the outside. And on the sides there will be something to hit, so it will not leave the station. I can say I could make it even smaller, that I don't need these blocks above it. For example, to use this block, this, and now green block. So now I can remove this, and it should be connected together. But to be sure, I can place these armor plates everywhere I'm afraid that it will not connect properly. So it will be like connected 2 times. Yeah, like this one, for example. So now the second rail where will be our goat or anvil, I don't know. And I was thinking what to use, because that I have a little bit problem with it, that due to stability, if you place it only above the rail, like this one is quite heavy, yeah, so it's stable, but in this case it will not be so stable as I want, yeah. So the one possible solution I was thinking to use would be the passage. I use it on one of my tutorial videos, that the passage is the best solution for small grid 3x3 wheels, and I could use them for this purpose, like this, for example. And here will be our small grid part moving to the left and right and left and right. But it has a big problem. If you want to place something in the middle of this, you can place it there, because you need to put the wheels inside of it, and now it's not possible. Yeah? So it's possible. Okay, it's one way how to do it, and it's like this. I will use this kind of passage to place that small grid part here. So now I can start the designing of the small grid. So I will find middle here, place the landing gear, and now starting with the body. In this case, I can say it should be really short in this way. Yeah, because you want to reach to the side as possible. As close as possible. Yeah. And if it will be really long, okay, in this case very wide, then it couldn't find or hit this area. Yeah, it will be really limited. So it must be small. Yeah, and it will allow it these 3x3 wheels. I will save several wheels and it will be simpler, but it will be possible to power it only with the 1x1 or 2x2 wheels on the sides. Yeah, and not the 3x3 wheels. They will not have any friction because there is touch between this one and this one surface, and it's like countering it, so it's blocking itself. So the main part of the body, I will use the long suspension and 3x3 wheels. So now I need to find the best place. Could be this one, but I will be afraid that there will be collision. So I will use this position. And okay, but I have middle here, so not here, but there will be my final position. Remove this one wheel, and here will be my left wheels. Okay, and now, as I said, I will need something 2x2 wheels, and they will be a little bit below that. And it will be possible to place it. Okay, I have 3 blocks in the middle, so I can measure it like 1 block and 1 block. Yeah. So here is starting our touching surface. So I will need to use this position or this position. It's possible to use one of them. I could use maybe this one, and we will see how it will behave. Of course, I'm making it smaller. Okay, that's the correct one. Okay, so it's placed. Now I can remove the blocks that I don't need. You can see there is not enough space. Yeah, I will modify it as I will need. Battery. Okay. And I can test it. So these ones are main wheels, no friction. Oh, okay, I chose the wrong ones. Or am I only stupid? Yeah, I'm stupid. Because it will be this one. Now it's correct. Two side wheels with power. I will remove the steering of these wheels. The main wheels, friction 0, so speed is unlimited, propulsion there will be no propulsion, and side wheels, okay, main wheels, the strength to 40, and side wheels, the strength 40% too. Now I will stabilize it, increase the friction, and set the speed limit to the 36. Now I can test it, but I can see the same problem as on the big one. I will need to set invert propulsion, and now it's working. It's so smooth. I like it. I like it. Now, some modification. I need a best touch between this wheel and the passage. So I will move this one a little bit down. Okay, I can remove friction because now it's not so good working. Yeah, I have a problem with it. Now let's turn it off. Okay, but stop moving, please. This one. This looks good. This looks good. Of course, if these 4 wheels will not be enough to move with it, with the cargo, because the cargo containers are quite heavy, yeah, I can add another wheels here or here, move with it a little bit, and it should work. It should work. It should have more power. Yeah, maybe okay. I can't decide if I should place them now. Maybe I will do some test that I will use. Okay, maybe it's here, I think. I can borrow. Okay, it's not possible. I need to do little modifications. So there will be like 5 blocks. It will be here. Okay, it's not working still. Now. Now I can test it if the power will be enough, and of course I forget to turn off the friction. It needs some time, and we can see it can move, but it is slow. It has problems with the power. Usually I used large grid for this part of the crane, and it is much more powerful. I can see it with the mod that if I use 2x2 wheels, then the power output on the left, I can see its max stop 150 kilowatts, and max torque is 1 kilonewton per meter. And if I try to find this one, I can see it's 500 kilowatts, and it has torque 20 kilonewtons, which is 10 times more. Yeah, so for this I will need to place another wheels to have enough power. And I can say it will be also more stable. And now I can use the area for blocks. I can place the wheels now. And of course I will need to turn on invert, turn off steering, add them to one group. Okay, I'm stupid. Now, now it's correct. So I can increase the friction, set the speed limit, set the correct high offset, set the correct strength, and now we can test it. And we can see it's way faster. I will just need to change the high offset of the main wheels. I need to move with it so it will find the correct position, and this one seems good, so I can hide it because it's working. And this is exactly what I want, what I need. So I'm free to remove the cargo. Goodbye. And we have finished the prototype of this crane. And now it is connected with this armor panel, and also there is end. So I can easily remove this one block and it will still work. It is possible to move with this beam a little bit to the middle. It will be smaller. Or I can okay, I will modify it like this one, because this area is safe. I usually don't use it for loading and unloading the train, and it will be best place to place or remove this part. I will copy it now and place it somewhere here. Okay. And now it is possible. Okay, I will still again passage. Here will be passage. Remove these in the middle. Remove this block, and of course now it's not connected in this case, but I can connect it like this or this. I don't know if there is something what I could use. Yeah, of course I will use some conduit. But I would like to use something like L shape. And the catwalk is one of the solutions. Or maybe I can use this one. Yeah? That's the grate. Yes. Now it's connected together. But still I have a problem, yeah? It's bigger than I want. So now I need to remove 2 blocks between these 2 parts. And how to do it? Okay, it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. It's not hard. You can just remove the block like this, and that's all. But now I have a problem that it's not connected, right? So one possible way is to place landing gear somewhere, copy this one, and then copy this one and merge them together. In this case, I will use merge blocks, battery, cockpit, because it's quite stable, so it's possible to please connect. Yeah, and that's all. So I don't need to I just need to move the plane, and that's all. Yeah. Now I can again place this one. I need to place it exactly in the position. Okay, it still have a problem with the friction. Please. Okay, it will not work. Okay, now it should be okay. I can test it if it is stable enough. With the prototech gyroscopes, because they are very okay. It's okay. That's too much power. I thought it will hold it, but it didn't. I must be careful because it's short, of course. I will remove the 2 of them so it will not be so strong. Still I have a problem with the friction because it's too strong. Now it's okay. So I can see it always find the middle position. So in my point of view, this is okay. This is okay. That's nice. It's working. Maybe I don't need this passage in the middle now, because for the copying I will use the connectors on the one side. Where is the connector? Here it is. Or maybe the insert one? The insert one will be better. and I will just dock it there. But there is not enough space for my extremely big cockpit. Yeah, I'm blind. I couldn't find the battery. And there is not enough. Oh, okay, there is enough space. So this is my final position while docking. Yeah, it's working. I will be able to connect it. And that's all. The prototype is prepared. Here I can place something to power it. Now there is no roof, so I can use, for example, the solar panels. They should be placed somewhere here, because here will be the wall. And now how to continue. The prototype is complete. Now I need something to move with it, yeah, or how to move with it. So in this area I will make something. Okay, I see I can move the connector more to the side. So it will be a little bit better. I'm checking the possibilities to move with this more to the side, but it's not possible. So it will be like this. That's not a big deal. Of course I can place another connector on the other side, so it will stay mirrored. So continue. Okay, I don't have any ion thrusters. For this purpose I need to use some thrusters that have a really short flame and they have very small power output. Yeah, and these are the ion thrusters. I can use them in space, I can use them on the planet, because if I use the atmospheric thrusters then I can't place this one in the space. And I will need thruster for every one direction, so there will be 6 directions. And I can place them, for example, like this. I can use the area here and place there the thrusters. And now the last ones, which will be up and down. And I can use the areas here. I need to also place them like they will not make so much smoke around it. So I can test it. I can test it now. And we will see if there is some smoke from the thrusters, but I can't see any. Also there is a main problem that you always need to turn off the dampeners. That's very important, because dampeners are affecting my thrusters, and I can't use it. I need to use them only manually. Now I can add the systems. So I will need, I have new crane signals. I did this table. You can see I'm using up and down twice, but and I will need two different groups of the relays. I will use separated relays, so I will don't have any master, only one master on this side and receivers on this side. I will use all the relays on this side and this side. And for this one, I will need to send information forward and backward, so I will need two relays on this. I can place it somewhere like here and here. And of course I will need something to communicate, but I don't have. Here it is, antenna. I need to use laser antenna. One on this side and second one on this side. I need to measure it. There is one block, and I can place it somewhere here. So I don't have. The smoke, and it will be directly connected. It should work like this. Back again. I will need two relays to send this information to the main part of the crane. So I will place here two relays. I know I will need several timer blocks. And of course I will need event controller for each direction, and one direction, two directions will be twice. So it will be like forward, backward, left, right, up, down, up, down. But I can see I'm more stupid than I thought. Because I have a problem. I have a problem with the pistons. I need to relocate at least the ion thrusters. Like this. Because here in the middle there will be pistons. There will be pistons. I will need several of them. So I'm not sure if I will be able to have enough these pistons. Like this, yeah? And now I need to reach something on the ground. Okay, I placed that in the hole. I can see it's not enough, so I will need more pistons. So I can remove this one, and of course I could use the new pistons because they are really nice. But still I have a problem. I will modify it later. So it will be like this. Yeah, this will be enough for pistons. So the basic functionality is complete. Battery is from below, that's not a problem. I can just change the type of the batteries. Batteries are important in this case. I can add more blocks. So it will be a little bit bigger. And of course I can move with the connectors more to the side, so there will be enough space for the piston later. So basic construction is complete. And how we will control it. We will continue in the next part of this video.